Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to go ahead and install this roof spoiler on the M45. So far it looks very similar to my trunk spoiler that I purchased from Spoiler King. I think this is from a different company. I don't believe it's the same one. I think it said like JR2 Racing or something like that. It was pretty cheap. It was only like 25 bucks, so it wasn't expensive at all, and it should add a little bit more detail to the M45 when it comes like to the backside. Now the only thing that I did notice with this roof spoiler is that it is like slightly a little bit too long, so I will have to shave down the edges right here on the side, that way it can fit properly. I'll show you guys how it looks right now on the M45. But it has some 3M adhesive tape on the back, which is really good. I love 3M tape. I think it's one of the better adhesive promoters or stickers that you can actually purchase to, install something, and it lasts a really long time. So let me go ahead and test this on, and then we'll see how much we actually have to shave down on this roof spoiler. It's not a lot by any means, just like a little bit. All right, so here it is taped on one side, just so I can see the fitment and how much I need to cut. And right here, you can see I have it really close to the window. And let's check out the other side. And then over here, you have to bend it like a little bit, like that. And you can see that it's still on top of the plastic piece right here. So it needs a little bit, but not too much. I would say 1/4 of an inch that I need to cut. And I'm just gonna go ahead and sand down the edges. Until I can get it as even as possible. And I'll do the same thing on the other side, that way it's even. And one side doesn't look like longer than the other and off. All right, let's go ahead and test it on again. All right, so we cut it out, perfect, it fits. And I have these alcohol like prep pads that I'm gonna go ahead and use to prep the surface and can remove any contaminants so it sticks properly to the window. Just go through the whole thing. Well, of course, only where you're gonna apply it. You can see that some came off already. And then right here. And just let that dry out. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and peel out one side, and then I'm gonna stick it on there. And then at the same time, when I remove this, I'm gonna apply pressure, but follow the lines of the window and then apply pressure so it sticks there. Keep going, stick it again, keep going, stick it right there, and then just keep following the line. That way it's a perfect fit and you don't have to worry about it being centered. If you just slap it on there and you don't, take your time, it's not gonna come out even, and you're gonna mess up the adhesive and it won't, stick properly. So you just gotta take your time when it comes to this part right here. So I'm just gonna keep doing this, put it in place, apply pressure, and then work my way down. All right, there you go. Keep going. As you can see, it's following the line perfectly. So let's do that to the rest of it, and then I'll show you guys the final result once it's all done. So there it is installed. As you can see, it's like a small detail, but it makes it look really sick. I'll take it out right now so I can show you guys a little bit better in the sun what it looks like. But I did have to trim it down quite a bit in order to get it to, fit. correctly on both sides and it's even. Alright guys, so here is the M45. I feel like I haven't taken a video of this car in a while, but it looks really good. And then right here at this angle, you can kind of see the roof spoiler right there sticking out a little bit. Yeah, you can see it a little bit right there. It looks really sick. I like how it came out. It just flows because I have the trunk spoiler, then I got this one, so it gives it like more character. But let's look at it from an angle up here. There you can most likely see it. And then this angle, right there you can see it stick out. Over here. Now I will say that it sucks that I had to cut it. You know, usually when you buy a part, you want it to fit right on without having to make any modifications. But, you know, I've installed a lot of things on my cars, the 370Z, the Q50. And whenever you purchase aftermarket parts, there's always a possibility that it's not going to be perfect. So I've already like set it in stone and in my mind that it's not going to fit perfect. And I'm going to have to make some type of modification whenever I purchase anything. So as long as you have that like stuck in your mind that you know it might not fit perfect and you got to do something to make it fit or work, you know, you'll have no issues and you can just fix it. But if you're thinking that you're just going to purchase something that's going to be perfect and it's going to fit, that's aftermarket, in most cases that's not really going to happen. I've had very few instances where something did actually fit 100% perfect without having to make modifications. But this one came out really good. Honestly, it took me like 10 minutes to be able to fix it. And I got the gaps really close, where you can see it. Same thing on that side. I would highly suggest that you test it on first like I did, because if I would have just took off that 3M tape, applied it, I would have messed up the adhesive on there, and it would have made it so much difficult because now I got to remove the adhesive. Hopefully you guys like it, and it gives you some ideas of what you can do to your M45, because, you know, for these cars, there's not a lot of modifications available out there for this car. So, you know, I'm trying to do some things that are a little bit different to make it stand out. Like right now, for sure, I still want to paint the diffuser. I'm not sure if I'm going to wrap it or paint it, because I think I do have some wrap. If it's enough wrap, I will do the bottom. But if it's too much wrap, I'm going to wrap the roof. I know I have a roll, but I don't know if it's long enough to cover the whole roof. So we'll see. But it's something that I do want to do on the car just to make it look a little bit cleaner. But yeah, overall, the car has been amazing. I haven't had any issues with it since I've installed the newer motor on here. And it looks really sick. I have been thinking about it, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to do it yet. But I want to add some hood vents to the hood. There's no aftermarket hoods available for the M45. I think there was one, like full carbon fiber one, but it's just carbon. It has no vent at all. So I don't really want that one. But I will have to most likely like buy some inserts that I can add on the hood. So I'll have to see what I like, what's available. I honestly don't think that it would look bad with some hood vents, and it might actually help out with circulating or getting the heat out of the engine bay, because it does get really hot in there. But yeah, sorry guys that the M45 is dirty. I didn't get a chance to clean it, but you know, it still looks good. It's a beautiful four-door sedan. But if you guys are interested in purchasing that roof spoiler, I'll go ahead and link it down below. I do have a video as well on the trunk spoiler, so if you're interested in that one. It was actually a spoiler for the entire like trunk, so it would go up to here without this existing spoiler. I had to cut this one to make it work as well, because, you know, they don't make a spoiler for the M45 with the existing spoiler on there. It's only for the M45s that don't have one. But I wanted to add it on top of it because I didn't want to remove the existing spoiler, because I believe the existing one has holes inside, and if I remove that, it's gonna have those holes, the old tape, color mismatch between, like, you know, the exposed area and the inside area. So it's just not gonna look good. It's a whole bunch of complications that I didn't really want. The M45 is coming along and I'm really happy with this car. I have like no regrets with it. It looks really sick. A lot of people actually like it too. It's like a really sick four-door sedan. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.